How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to the not new game Wartile. It's been around for a little while, but it just left early access, so it's new in that sense. The full release is happening now. I just did the tutorial. Kind of an interesting game so far. You have these little figurines, and then you move them around a board like a tabletop game style sort of thing. You can collect armor and things to equip them with. And then you can customize them, trade out their armor for different damage, defense, things like that. So that's pretty nifty. What else? I haven't unlocked any new figurines yet, so I only just have these two guys who I run around the map with. We have Hakon Golden Mane and Asgar Legbiter. I wonder how he got that name. I did not realize that was his last name before. There's worse things he could be biting. But then another interesting aspect here is that you also have a deck. And so you collect these cards throughout playing the game, and you play these cards to assist you while you're out on the board, which we're about to head over to. That's just the merchant. Interesting dynamic here is that it's laid out like it would be a turn-based game. It is not turn-based. It kind of is, but it's a weird blend of like RTS and turn-based, which are very contradictory terms, but as I get playing, you'll kind of see how the two of those work together. So let me see. These would be my conditions. Battle board reputation. Each of the battle board's 3 difficulty tiers has a recommended reputation level. If your reputation is equal to or greater than the recommended reputation, you should be ready for the challenge. So we're at 2. I think we're all ready for it. These are the conditions. Retrieve the skull of Hel from the ancient Norse and escape to the Viking ship. The madness from the lost Norse spreads across the water. Smash their boats and stop it. The yellow toad. Collect some examples of the yellow toad and find the hidden alchemist lab to extract its poison. This must be a much larger board than the tutorial. The tutorial one was quite small. This one, the gold one, is the only one that I actually have to complete. Ooh, I have a few rewards, so I would have a new place I could go to, a new figurine that I can collect, new cards, and I would get that helmet, which is pretty badass. I like that. The Lost Norse. During the night, the Lost Norse roam the swamps, a phenomenon said to originate from the skull of Hel that calls on lost Vikings from the pits of Hell, offering them a chance to earn their seat in Valhalla. Lifting such a curse would undoubtedly be spun into heroic tales among men and impress the gods. Well, legitimately I'm just doing this to impress people. People and gods. If both of them were into it, I would be pretty stoked about that. So, seems like a good mission for us to take part in. I'm allowed to take 2 guys with me. What do you know? I only have the 2 guys, so I guess you're both coming. I like that. I feel like the game could have copped out, and if they're, quote, figurines, they could have just been statues who you move around a board. They obviously put a lot of detail into, like, animating these guys. I think it looks really sweet, and I just gave him that helmet, and you can physically see that, so you're physically equipping things. I always like that. I think it just looks snazzy, so I appreciate that extra bit of detail that was put in there. The sound of scraping metal emerging from the darkness as lost Norse warriors crawl out from their hideouts. Oh. So I'm going to be fighting some sort of... They look like orcs or something. Or these are just the lost Norse, I guess. I guess that would be the case. It's just recapping what my objectives are. These guys are the lost Norse. They look like they belong in Pan's Labyrinth or something. Shit, yeah, they're like straight up zombies. Oh god, they're actually moving around. See, that's how things aren't turn-based. It's a very slow-paced game, and I can actually slow it down further. But really, I just need to be making decisions here, so obviously I can't go that way. What did this have to say? A nearby figurine can interact. Ooh, I do need to understand. High ground. Figurines fighting from high ground gain a significant defensive advantage. Just wait till I get that lined up. You guys won't know it hits you. This guy has a bit of a range on him, so I want to make sure I leave him in the back. After you move each guy, you can see the cooldown ring around them. That's like the next time he's able to move. The circle underneath this guy that's currently shrinking is his health bar. So you can see that I guess he can't attack through someone. He has to be like diagonal or something. Objective card. Oh, okay, it's just helping me point out where I could actually expect to find the toads. Oh, do you know what's really interesting? I think this is the tutorial level. I'm just going back through it the opposite direction now, which is kind of cool. Can I line them up? Oh, perfect. Yeah, we were able to get both the guys involved there. Flanking. It's probably would have just explained what I just showed. Exactly. It's just you just get the advantage on guys by making sure you're spread out amongst them. You can see down below here are the cards I have available to me to play. I can heal, I can throw down a bear trap, immobilizing, and my golden main guy has his own. Those are available to either of them, but he has his own shield bash. Both of them are just ways to stun people, basically. Ooh, a new weapon. Something I can look into equipping after we conduct this battle. Oh, you know what? There's some more stuff going on up top here that I'm going to investigate. Characters just automatically attack when things are in range, so he bashed his way through the bushes there. This must be the hidden area, possibly where the alchemy stuff is, that hidden alchemist lab. Let me line that up here. Hidden alchemist lab. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what that would give me access to. I could have gone either way, it looks like. Turns out it doesn't particularly matter. You're gonna show me where the skull is? Oh, this guy down here has it equipped, it looks like. One of these does? This guy here? He's the Norse leader. That must be what I'm looking for. And take out the boats. Okay, between the frog, the boats, and the leader, it's pretty clear where everything is. I'm gonna send this guy off to collect that treasure really quick. Might as well try and rake in as much gold as I can. Or weapons. I'm fine with weapons as well. I could always sell them anyways, so let's move you in. Hey, grab the frog. Grab the damn frog. How many of those do I need? Oh, I need 10 of them? Jesus. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? Oh, I lined that up really poorly. Alright, you back out of there so that you can take the front row. Now I got you guys lined up how I want. You hop down to there. I believe I have the higher ground. You've already lost. I just had to wait. I had to wait for that situation to present itself. Relics. Let's see how relics work. Activate on click while standing next to them and not in combat. Activation will heal your figurine to full health and save your current progress in this battle board. If your figurines die, you can retry from this point. Okay. I guess we can just quickly do that then. I was hoping it would be like some sort of battle bonus, although I do need to be healed, so I shouldn't really be complaining. Do both of you have to be nearby? I guess it automatically heals and saves. Is that full health? You know, there's that black ring there that I guess that's only as far as the health bar goes. I thought it would fill up that. Yeah, that's how that guy's was too, and obviously he would be full health. I got a couple things here that I can look at. Oh yeah, if the battle gets complicated, I'll show you guys the slow time thing in a moment. Tiles with, it's just a unique function thing. Oh shit. I don't know if I want to battle this extra tough guy just right now, but it seems like it's kind of just happening. So here, I'm going to slow down time. I'm going to give him the higher ground. I'm going to chuck an immobilize on him. I don't think there's any limit to how long I can have time slow activated for. It just, it seems like it's a good idea when you have a complicated battle. These guys are coming up behind me. I'll turn off slow time so that they can make their way around the corner there. Maybe maybe one of them gets stuck in my little trap that I have laid out for them. Oh shit, something just got summoned. Also, did that guy just like skip? I don't know how that guy got summoned, but it seemed like that guy skipped the trap, which is annoying. That guy got trapped instead. Ooh, poison spaces. I presume that that's what that is showing me. Oh, fuck. You need to heal yourself big time. I did not realize how close to death he was. There, I managed to sneak up on that guy. And collect the skull. You hear the prayers from the cursed souls calling to you from the depths of hell. I can't actually equip that right now, though, I don't think. That's just an objective reminder. It would be real nice if I could heal these guys right now. Oh, that little triangle is just showing me that there's a thing here I can click. I'm just going to click it just to get it to leave me alone, essentially. I'm going to head down to the docks and break apart some of these boats here. I'm a little concerned about how much damage I have taken, though. I don't really want to die here. Is there no one down here guarding anything? That's good. That's good. We can peacefully make our way down instead then. Oh, now we're on the low ground though. I don't really like being down here. I feel like we've put ourselves at risk. These guys don't seem to move a ton though. I seem to have the time to just kind of run around and do my own thing. Quickly grab this toad. The game is actually really well balanced, just from a speed sense. Like, I feel like I have so much time to really think about what I want to do next. Oh, crap. I was still thinking on what I want to do next. That wasn't the game's fault, though. That was my own fault for taking way too long. When you use these skills, you're spending this combat ability, which you can earn more of by fighting and defeating things. Yeah, you might as well take out that boat. Looks like it's going to take these guys a hot second to get down here. We might want to run... Okay, nope. Too late for that. I was going to say run around to like another side and try and flank them and get the high ground on these guys. I'm going to lure them in so that both guys can get in on the battling here. You both need to be healed, so I'm just going to start burning through this. I didn't realize how much of it we had. It only costs 3 and I have 24. He's doing a little bit of like, is there no one else thing there? He's just waiting for him. He's coaxing him in there so he can give him a good old bashing. Now we got his jimmies rustled, and now we convinced him to take part in our vicious tourney. It's not much of a tournament. There's like 3 guys involved. Bad placement. Bring him a step closer. And then we can just collect this jovial little toad. I'm a little bit concerned about the health. These rings are actually very helpful for giving like a nice quick representation. You can kind of gauge like at least a rough % from that. So I think that was well done. You take out the boat. I'm going to get you to grab both of these frogs. How many we got? That makes... Was that 6 or 7? Man, I thought we would have more than that by now. Come on, flank him from up top. It seems like he would have a harder time swinging downwards at someone with his big bulky axe like that. Turns out I don't know where the alchemy thing is. I'm kind of just hopping around the map to see if I could maybe find it. Oh, my guess is that it's here. Now that I've come around the corner here and I see that there's a little pathway that can be taken, I better send this guy to just go collect the last remaining toads here. All the boats are down. Oh, good, another frog spawned next to me, so I don't have to commit a bunch of cooldown phases running across the map like that. And you go into our secret laboratory. Oh shit! High ground. That guy didn't want to give that guy any sort of advantage. Might as well shield bash him. Make our job a little easier rather than risking dying. Oh, frig. Stupid poison. Hopefully that doesn't last exceedingly long. Hopefully neither of you guys are poisoned. I think they managed to get away in time, so don't have to worry about that. Sweet, sweet treasure. Mortar and pestle, we can just bash some frogs up into a nice delicious poisonous paste. It makes it sound so scientific to be like, oh, take it to the alchemy lab and extract poison from the frogs. He just stuck it in a cup, used a mortar, and just bashed it into a bunch of goop. Not as sciencey as I thought it was going to be. I shouldn't have really thought that a couple of Viking warriors were going to be very delicate scientists. Not a lot of chemistry back in these days. Oh shit, do I have to get both guys on here? Or How do I, like, set sail? There we go. It has to be everyone on there. As you leave with the skull of hell, the curse seems to lift from the swamp with a sense of being a pawn in a game between gods. Is that kind of like the theme they're going for here? Is that the whole thing? You realize that you need to reclaim the control of your fate. So, objectives. We completed all 3 of those, so we get to cash in on a bunch of points there. Units killed, everything. I like this little thing that it does where it just shows everything getting killed. Wow, that was a lot. That very last guy, the alchemy guarding guy, did look bigger, but I honestly didn't realize how big he was till it showed it just there. Relatively quick on the time spent, I suppose. So the amount of things I earn at the end, I always earn the same things. I knew I was going to get this. I knew I was going to get a guy. I found this stuff in chests. Sometimes you get these tokens. I don't really know what the purpose of score is. When I really stop and think about it, I don't know what I'm working towards there. I guess completing the game with the highest possible score. Can I spend score? That wouldn't make sense because I literally have money. So this guy isn't automatically on my team. I could buy him up now, though. Joram Radningar. Trained and dedicated Viking warrior, brought up fighting in the front ranks of the shield wall. He has long proved his loyalty and strength during raids. With primary defensive attributes, this warrior works well soaking up blows from the enemy, leaving the damage dealing to other members of the warband. A loyal and dedicated warrior, always committed to join a good steel storm. You can rename people. That's really funny, actually. He's so cheap. I'm obviously going to buy him. Come aboard with us, yonder fellow. No, well, I'll keep his name. It doesn't really matter. But it would be good to have someone who's so like heavily armored who can soak up damage, like they were saying. Customization. Let's see how much better this helmet is. Provides a 10% chance to summon a lost Norse when you hit. That seems incredibly strong. I want to give it to the axe-wielding guy. I think he will look most cool in it. And what about you, damage-absorbing guy? Cover up that bald head. You'll look ridiculous. He just comes equipped with a piece of garbage shield. These are the things that Goldmane originally had, and I'd swapped them out from things I earned during the tutorial. So you can have a shoddy battle axe now instead. And this guy has a pike, so I can't really do anything about that. How does this compare to what I gave you? I don't know what the 3 gray dots thing is. I think this one is more defensive, and I'm gonna keep him equipped with the one that he has. I don't know, give us a variety of equipment, I suppose. What's the new card that we have? Curse of Old Age. Stuns target enemy for 8 seconds. Lots of stunning based things. Haven't unlocked very many overall though. There's a lot to go through. It eventually just starts looping back through them. What else can I check up on? The merchant. I have quite a bit of money. I could probably buy like a new pike or something. Skull of Hell. Oh, some of this must be this is my own stuff. This is the merchant stuff. That makes sense. What about this? That's a fun little helmet. Fun little furry helmet that you got there. I think that would just look absolutely dashing. Do I drag it across? Are you sure? Yes. Yes, please. Don't you think that, what's his name? Asgar would look just lovely with a big old feathery cap like that? Look at him. Definitely more battle ready than he was just a moment ago. Ah, yes, and I didn't deal with tokens. So, in the tutorial, I got this one. So you're just basically adding more damage. You can add more damage here. Oh, is it the... I think I just figured something out. So, how do I view his equipment? I don't know if there's any way for me to view the stuff that he has actually equipped right now. But I think the shoddy shield adds 1 token slot and the worn shields adds 0. So if I swap those out, Unlocked at every level up. That's not how it's calculated. I was wrong. Take your good shield back. So, token damage, armor token. The guy, he is just there to like soak up damage apparently, so he would probably benefit from more token. He already has a damage upgrade. He could use a damage upgrade. Kind of want to evenly spread them out as much as possible. Ooh, they've leveled up and they have more skills that they could use now too. So there's Immobilize that he had before. Action Surge. The Spearman gains +1 movement, 50% reduced attack, and movement cooldown for 15 seconds. Probably he got one as well. Banner. Place a banner that provides +7 attack and +10 defense skill for 20 seconds to nearby allies. And this guy already has Taunt. Taunt enemies within 2 range, applying -10 defense skill and forcing them to attack the warrior for 15 seconds. Yeah. So that's all the managing of my guys that I have there. We have a new area that we could go to. I'm curious just if I click the one that I've already been to. I think by defeating it, you can revisit it, and you can redo it on a higher difficulty. See, and then you would be able to get the Shield of Hell, the Poison Jar, the Affliction of Hell. You actually get more things for replaying specific levels. So as you level up, get stronger, each thing gets more difficult, you can come back to it. I think that's a cool little spin they have on it. The next thing would be the Dark Forest. The main appeal in my eyes would be getting a lady on the team, and Whisperer of Death seems pretty badass. But now that I've seen that you can literally just name yourself, maybe it's not all that exciting. She could have just called herself that, despite having never whispering and never killing anyone. You could just call yourself whatever the hell you want. But anyways, there you have it, guys. Wartile out on Steam now, no longer early access, full release. I'll have a link down below. You guys can go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again